Hey guys, so why is sleep so important for your testosterone and how do you fix it for good? The best way to improve your testosterone is oddly really simple. Get a better sleep. You do that and you'll have a much easier time replacing stubborn belly fat with lean muscle, feeling more energetic, performing better at the gym, in the office, and in the bedroom too. The problem is most guys either don't know how to get a better sleep or they make excuses for why they can't and refuse to try. So in today's video, I'm going to break down why sleep is so important for your testosterone and show you how to fix it for good. All right, so why is sleep so important for your testosterone? Studies show that testosterone and sleep are directly correlated, meaning the more deep quality sleep you get, the higher and healthier your testosterone levels will be. But exactly how big of a difference does it make? Well, it's a massive one. In a study from the University of Chicago Medical Center, researchers found that men who slept less than 5 hours a night for just 1 week had a significantly lower testosterone levels than guys who had slept for 8 hours. And get this, these were guys in their early 20s. And the top doctor of the study said that just 1 week of sleep restriction aged their testosterone levels 10 to 15 years. Think about that. These are young men in their prime of their lives, and sleep restriction dropped their T levels faster than a poorly conditioned boxer in the 12th round of a fight. So as we get older, we can only infer that a lack of sleep does even more damage than when we were younger. During the study, the men were asked to report how they felt. And like you'd expect, as their testosterone levels dropped, so did their mood and vigor. In another study from the same medical center, researchers put men on a 4-hour sleep schedule and others on an 8-hour sleep schedule. Then their blood samples were taken first thing in the morning. The results showed that the guys who had slept 4 hours had testosterone levels hovering around 200 to 300 nanograms a deciliter. On the other hand, the guys who slept for 8 hours had T levels around 500 to 700 nanograms a deciliter. That's more than double the amount of testosterone from sleeping longer. There are studies just like those, and they all say the same thing across the board. The more sleep you get, the higher your testosterone levels will be. But what is it about sleep that's good for testosterone? Well, your balls produce most of your testosterone while you sleep than at any other point of the day. In fact, your testosterone levels are at their peak while you're asleep first thing in the morning, and then they slowly taper off throughout the day. During deep REM stages of sleep, the endocrine system turns into a testosterone producing factory. So think of your body like an automobile part factory. The longer the automobile part factory is open, the more automobile parts is going to make. Just like that, the longer your testosterone factory is open, the more testosterone you'll make. And the testosterone factory is open while you sleep, not so much while you're awake. So naturally, the more hours you give the factory to make testosterone, the more testosterone it's going to produce. That makes sense? With that said, boosting testosterone while you sleep isn't just about clocking in more hours. If you want to maximize the amount of testosterone you produce while you sleep, then you need to give your body anything it needs to get deep quality sleep. For the rest of this video, I want to show you how to fix your sleep for good so you can boost your T levels and keep them up there. All right, so how to fix your sleep levels for good. Did you know your body runs on a clock? It does. And if you can synchronize your life with this clock, you'll instantly boost your sleep and upgrade your T levels. This body clock is called a circadian rhythm, and naturally your circadian rhythm prefers to be in tune with what time of day it is and the daily morning and nighttime solar cycles. However, if you're like most guys, your circadian rhythm is probably off. And if your circadian rhythm is off, then you'll have a hard time falling asleep and achieving the quality sleep you need to maintain healthy testosterone levels. So here are some ways to fine-tune the process and get the most out of your sleep. 1, bright light first thing. Bright light sends a signal to the brain to stop releasing melatonin, the nighttime hormone that helps you sleep, which you shouldn't take, by the way, and start releasing cortisol, the daytime hormone that helps you wake up. Studies show that when you expose yourself to bright light in the morning, it sends your circadian rhythm in motion, which makes it easier to fall asleep at night. Think of it like winding up a giant kitchen timer first thing when you wake up. As you go through the day, the timer is ticking away until it starts to wind down at night. When it buzzes, your body knows it's bedtime. To help with this process, if you wake up after the sun rises, like take a 20-minute walk in the morning so that your eyes catch some sunlight. When that happens, it sets the circadian clock. If you're up before the sun, then you'll have to expose yourself to some kind of blue light to set your circadian rhythm. So even though I don't recommend looking at your email or social media first thing in the morning, having your phone on so that it emits blue light can help your circadian rhythm. Number 2, go camping. If you spend a week out camping, you'll find your ideal sleep schedule. Why, according to a study from the University of Colorado, men who went camping for a week shifted their sleep schedule with one that lined up with the Earth's natural solar day and night. Basically, by detoxing from artificial light for a week, their bodies regained a more efficient sleep pattern that our ancestors would have had. On average, the participants went to bed earlier and woke up earlier and slept longer. Even guys who considered themselves night owls shifted to a sleep-wake cycle that lined up with the natural day and night cycles and started going to sleep well before their normal bedtime back home. Number 3, make a bedtime routine. Having a consistent bedtime routine is a simple way to tell your body it's time for bed. And the best part, it'll actually listen. You can make pretty much anything a part of your routine as long as it doesn't involve blue light or stimulate your emotions. By watching a movie on your laptop or scrolling through social media on your phone, for example. The goal is to wind down and keep your routine consistent. So maybe it's changing into your pajamas or whatever you wear to bed, brushing your teeth, and then reading 20 pages of a book on your nightstand, or journaling. I recommend philosophy. Gets your mind calm and clear. Then turn on a fan or some kind of white noise right before you shut out the lights, and this will also be a sign to your body that it's time for bed. You can also take man sleep every night, 30 minutes before you go to bed as a part of this routine. I'll tell you more about man sleep in a minute. Number 4 is avoid blue light in the evening. I touched on this above, but it needs to have a point of its own. You need to stay away from blue light at least an hour before bed. Blue light releases the daytime hormone cortisol and suppresses the nighttime hormone melatonin. So when you use a blue light device, you're setting yourself up for failure. Along with shutting down the blue light, begin to dim the lights around the house the later it gets. Bright lights in general make you feel awake when you should be winding down. Dimming the lights around the house is like creating a pseudo sunset in your home. It'll help you keep your circadian rhythm in sync. So number 5 is try man sleep. For years I struggled with sleep. I couldn't fall asleep, or I'd wake up frequently throughout the night. It had a massive impact on my life. I wasn't able to do the work I should have done, live the life I wanted to live, and I even gained fat and struggled with motivation. It was all because I couldn't fall asleep and was having a negative impact on my testosterone levels. So for almost a decade, I tried different natural ingredients to help me fall asleep better, and I finally found a formula that worked. So I combined all the ingredients in that formula and created Man Sleep. The handpicked ingredients in Man Sleep are based on careful research showing how they naturally help guys fall asleep faster, improve sleep quality, and boost testosterone too. Best of all, none of the ingredients in Man Sleep are addictive, and they won't screw up your hormones like melatonin supplements will. Avoid melatonin at all costs. It's horrible. It can wreck your sleep for life if you're on it for long enough. So if you feel like you've tried everything to fall asleep better, but you'll still struggle, give Man Sleep a shot. Personally, combining Man Sleep with a firm sleep schedule and reading before bed, specifically reading philosophy. Again, Stoic philosophy, any kind of philosophy that just calms you down and makes you think correctly, because at night, that's when your bad decision making occurs, where your fears go wild and whatever, where you think the bad guy's coming in or the world's coming to an end or your business coming to an end. So reading philosophy really helps with that, instead of watching TV. Has really upgraded and changed my sleep. I have more energy and a greater ability to focus and faster recovery. It's helped me do a lot more, and over time it'll allow you to live a life with few regrets, many accomplishments, and great memories. And it's all because of sleeping better. And I want you to experience the power of getting a deep testosterone boosting sleep too. So make sure you try out the tips I gave you in the article, and if you want to get an extra boost, give Man Sleep a shot. I'll put a link in the description down below. Alright, so we'll do a key takeaway little section. Number 1, studies show the longer you sleep, the higher your testosterone levels will be. There is a caveat: after 9 hours of sleep, there is no increase in testosterone. So you want up to 9 hours of sleep. Number 2, but it's not just about the quality of sleep you get each night. In order to boost your testosterone levels, you need to get a good quality of sleep every night. Number 3, there are several ways to fix your sleep. They're pretty easy too. View bright light in the morning, go camping, make a bedtime routine, avoid blue light in the evening, and try Man Sleep. 4, whether you're getting a full 8 hours of sleep or not per night, the ingredients inside Man Sleep can help you fall asleep faster and get a better quality of sleep, so that even though those nights when you get 6 hours of sleep or just 4, you at least make the most of them. I hope that video helps. Sleep is incredibly important. Ideally, as a man, you want 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's the magic number. 9 is a bit too much. So aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Try the sleep schedule. Try dimming your lights at night. Avoid alcohol or any stimulants at night as well. Hope you enjoyed that video. Again, click the link in the description down below and check out Man Sleep. Talk to you soon.